What is going on, guys? Alex with AB Fitness. In this video we're going to be talking about the upright row and why it is not the best of exercises. So just like behind the neck press, shoulder row is quite a shoulder dominant movement. You're using your shoulders, elbows and wrists in order to get the bar from point A to point B. So let's start off with the problems. The problems are elevation of the shoulder and internal rotation. Elevation of the shoulder and internal rotation aren't necessarily bad things, but when you combine them, they tend to mess up the shoulder a little bit. As I said in the previous video on behind the neck press, as you know, you've got all of your tendons and ligaments in the shoulder. You've got your bursa, you've got your rotator cuff, you've got your bicep tendon. Now when your shoulder elevates and it's also internally rotated and it doesn't go to external rotation, that could actually lead to quite a few issues. First off being impingement of the bursa, second being impingement of a rotator cuff, and third, and quite bad, could be the impingement, or possibly to some extent, if it gets overdone over time, inflammation, and therefore when you go do arms day, tear of the bicep tendon. Just to be clear, that is the top of the bicep tendon, not on the insertion. That's from the origin of the muscle. So just a quick fact is that shoulder impingement is actually tested by internally rotating, so internal rotation, and elevation of the shoulder. So if someone wants to test if a doctor or a physiologist wants to test if someone's got shoulder impingement, what they'll make them do is they'll make them lie their arm here internally rotated, and then they'll just start elevating their shoulder. And what that does is, as the ball goes up, it starts to bump on the inflamed bursa, rotator cuff, or bicep tendon, or whatever. So that is something that you guys need to have in mind. So pretty much doing this the entire time, or should I say this, where you've internally rotated and elevated your shoulder, that doesn't lead well over time. So what is something else that you could do instead of doing, you know, elevation and internal rotation? Well, the answer is elevation and external rotation. So that would be stuff like this, right? So face pulls, rope upright rows, because you can start from down here and get them all the way up there, no issue. And then you can also, you know, squeeze that back. As long as you've got no internal rotation along with elevation, you will be fine. Another one is the dumbbell high pull. So I don't know if you guys have heard of this one. It is basically just using dumbbells, starting from down low and then bringing them up. Again, as I said in the behind the neck press video, this doesn't show up on a single rep, so you won't get to the top and you'll feel a huge sharp pain on your shoulder. This happens over time. So, you know, like the ones you see Arnold doing where he's bringing him up to about his face, that is probably the worst thing that you could possibly do, because it comes all the way up to here. There's no... Also, there's people saying as long as you keep your elbows beneath your shoulders, there's no issue. Again, that is not the case, because obviously you got internal rotation along with some point of elevation. So it's not ideal. Try doing face pulls, rope upright rows, dumbbell high pulls, something of the similar sort. Anyway, this is going to be a short video as well. Thank you guys so much. This is going to be a short video as well. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have learned something, then that's good enough for me. I do not care about anything else. As long as you guys know what's dangerous and what's not, I'm okay with it. So, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Hopefully it should be next Monday. If not, then I'll do one during the week in my car, which I haven't done yet, which I apologize for. But I'll catch you guys soon. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time.